So what we're going to do is a bit of a good cop, bad cop routine. So for those following through their slides, this is deliberately not in your slide pack, because what I'm doing is I'm exercising my right to be forgotten by not having this in your different slide packs. But here we have Nick and myself. We're about to go head-to-head. Say there's a new project starting, there's something going on, he's developing a CRM, he's offshoring, one of the many different business activities that are going on out there that we as privacy people may or may not know about at the start of the project. So when we get involved, we're thinking about the same kind of things. We're thinking about transparency, we're thinking about security of data, we're thinking about the monetary penalties that could be imposed if we do something wrong, all of the kind of standard things that us as privacy people generally think about. However, on the right-hand side, even though it's all smiles at the moment, that betrays the kind of conflict that could be going on between us. So while I'm thinking about all of these good things, as Nick will go on to say, there's a lot that's going on in his mind, and privacy will not always be top of that agenda.
Thanks, Peter. So before we kind of talk about the specifics of what companies might be trying to achieve, just to set the broader context, at the moment, the big push in the industries we see and the clients we talk to is to form a cross-channel view of customers. So being able to see the interactions which customers have with your organisation across all the different ways in which those customers can interact with you. This is because having a deeper and wider view of your customers enables them to be more loyal, more valuable, and less likely to leave you. The big words we hear all the time are acquisition and retention of customers. Now, having so for example, if a customer shops with you across 3 channels, let's say you've got a customer who's shopping in a retail context, in-store, online, and then potentially having a financial services product with you. Customers who are engaging with you across those different channels, each one is more valuable typically than 3 individual customers who are each only shopping across one channel. It's enormously valuable, and if you go into a telecoms context and talk about ARPU or talking about average revenue per user in other industries, there's this big focus to have cross-channel customers. The point being that if you have information about customers from different touch points, you can use that to form powerful insights about customers. Again, in a retail context, if you've got a customer who's shopping for pet food, they're very likely to want to buy pet insurance at some point, and you could potentially cross-market there. Obviously, that starts to introduce challenges around the permissions which you're capturing. We've also seen this kind of cross-channel move in airlines. So originally, obviously, you just fly on an airline, but now we're seeing airlines offering car services, hotel services, all these different things. In the gaming industry, originally bricks and mortar, very traditional kind of casino approach, moving into clicks and mortar, online, and now with smartphones, so you can kind of gamble wherever you're going. In the technology space, we've seen Apple very, very successfully move from being a computer manufacturer into music, phones, and now obviously tablets. There's this consistent push in whichever industry you look at to get this cross-channel view of customers. Having that data and being able to segment that data to generate lifetime value metrics from customers, to run risk or propensity modeling on that data, gives companies a very powerful intelligence about what customers may be interested in, how they can more effectively market to them.